Alright, so I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's going down. Like, a lot of niggas was disappointed yesterday because they was like, yo, where's the trailer? Well, we got it here. And plus, we got a plethora of news to come after this, bro. It's going down. I ain't gonna lie. And me personally, I was not trying to build my hype up too high. Because you know how 2K gets. But I can't lie. They done did it yet again, bro. I'm hooked, bro. I'm hooked and I'm hyped, bro. Because if y'all see what I'm seeing, just watch. Let's get into it. Shout out Bash Plug, by the way.
The NBA 2K24 gameplay with pro play trailer is finally out. We're going to watch it, and then we have more news as well. Very important things to go over. So if you guys haven't seen this yet, it looks exactly like we thought it was going to be, and also the way Uncle Demi described. So every single animation is apparently going to be more realistic. Now this, I believe, is the most important one of the entire video. They show you a side by side, and it looks literally the exact same on 2K. So that means
the exact same animations, bro. Like, it's what y'all wanted, bro. It's what y'all want. It's what I wanted. So I'm liking this.
I think a lot of glitchy animations will be gone for 2K24. Now, does that mean that there's not going to be any cheese or meta or anything like that? No, there's a meta in every single online game, basically. But look at this, man. 2K24 gameplay, they're not putting a billion freaking pounds of sweat per player. I think that it looks good, bro. This gameplay right here, okay? Let's get that out the way. I think this looks good. It's the first good look at the game. All right, so of course, we still have so much more to look at.
That animation is crazy.
I'm excited, bro. I'm actually excited. You guys know I'm not paid by 2K. It's actually illegal to say that you are, so that's why you'll see some people not even talk about them being paid, because if they don't talk about it, then it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You're not necessarily lying. So anyway, we got some nice moves right here. Paul George, he has a bag, a deep bag. Are those moves going to look the exact same when 2K24 comes out? It's looking like it at the moment. It is looking like it, and now I'm really wanting to see, because obviously 2K23 did so good being quote-unquote realistic, so of course they're gonna
them 99 speed 6-1s, bro. They still gonna dominate.
Go that way again.
They always gonna have a place in this game. One more time,
I just want to go over this exact look. You see, it is the same. Like the exact same animation. So that is really cool. But guys, we have some big info to talk about today. Anyway, I don't know where these guys even got this from, but redesigned adrenaline boost confirmed in 2K24. Redesigned to make both offense and defense more engaging. Elite ball handlers will find more freedom to create, while effective defenders can impact shooting abilities by locking ball handlers down. Okay, that is some big words. Once again, as we know, defenders can.
All right, elite ball handlers find more freedom to create. See, look, I never had a problem with adrenaline boost. Like, me personally, I ain't think it was that bad. Like, once they fixed it to the point where you can, like, because like it used to be when the game first came out, like every time you pressed R2, you would move down. Once they fixed that, I didn't really have a problem no more. This is okay. I like this. Like, as long as the defense receives a penalty, then I don't see a problem.
Impact shooting abilities by locking ball handlers down. Okay, that is some big words. Once again, as we know, big words. I gotta see when the game comes out what we're looking at. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm running out of breath. It's one of those videos where I can't make it all fancy and everything. We gotta go. Start to finish, we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So drop a like.
There's even
man,
more on
if
Twitter,
you haven't, spam up that like button, man. We finally got some 2K24 news, and let's go. Let's go. So 2K Labs made a tweet, said on shot/layup timing. They said players who play on Hall of Fame difficulty in the rec or city will be playing with green or miss shot timing. So that's back for the ultimate challenge. But team control based modes like
that's good. That's good. I like green or miss. Only if y'all telling me that the contest timing will be consistent. I mean, not the contest timing. Y'all telling me the shot timers are going to be consistent.
Quick like play, this. My NBA or my team will see more forgiving shot timing, so you won't have to memorize every single player's release to the exact frame to be successful. The shot timing release time setting from 2K23 has been converted to a new setting called shot timing visual cue. This is my first time reading. First time reading this, by the way, I just screenshot it. Now, instead of time-based, you can set your desired release point based on certain animation cues, like the jump or set point or shot release. This makes it much easier to play with players and teams you're not as familiar with. Layup timing is now on by default.
Why we had to do that in the first place? Like, why we have to know every player's jump shot timing? Like, bro, I thought that was already gonna be in the game this year. Like, it only made sense. I don't know why they had to wait a whole nother year for that, but it's a great step in a great direction, bro. I like this. Y'all been cooking in the lab, Mike. I like this, bro. When you're away and we're tweeting you and you're not responding, I'm hoping these are the changes you are putting in, and I'm liking the work you put in so far. You are appreciated for your services so far.
By default, holy crap, what? And has also been redesigned to be much more forgiving for easy finishes at the rim, while also rewarding players who master it with the ability to finish through tough circus layups in traffic. You'll also find that advanced layups like floaters, reverses, euros, hop steps, and scoops are much more effective this year and great tools to have as a slasher. Wow. That's huge information, guys. I mean, actually huge, man. Is layup timing on, though, and you can't turn it off? Or is it just on by default? Who knows? Who freaking knows? But look, we got to look at this graphic real quick. I know we've already seen it 100 times, but we have to look at it, and I'll explain to you guys why after we look. So, as you see, August 14th, gameplay with Pro Play, guys. I'm trying to breathe. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you the news, man. August 21st, you know, we got the W, things like that. Now, if you go back to last year's graphic, as you guys will see, we didn't get anything till August 31st, September 1st. They're actually showing the park and stuff before they did last year. They're showing things before they did last year. The only thing they didn't show last year, and you know that they've already showed now, is the gameplay trailer. So we've got everything except for a gameplay trailer, and you know, obviously we just got it today. So true. I don't know, man. That's a good thing in my opinion, bro. That is a good thing that we're getting news before we were last year. Of course, I would still like for it to be way earlier, just like most of us, but hey, it's still a good sign. Anyway, Uncle Demi went to Twitter, who's played 2K24 early, and he's got some sort of inside connection with 2K. He said, bumpy, clamps, and steals. Bumpy, clamps, and steals. So defense is apparently gonna be back.
And like, again, I like that, Mike, because in 2K16, that's how it was. It was bumpy, it was clampy, and it felt rewarding to play good defense. Like in 2K16, I was a 6-foot guard, and if people got by me, there wasn't much I was gonna do. But they rarely got by me because my perimeter defense was just so good. It was so good, I was locking people up. And that's the defense I like, because I was able to like slide over. I was able to react. I like that. Now, steals, look, steals is a turn of possession, Mike. Steals should only happen if the defender is 100% in the right. You're saying you're raising the bumpiness and the clampiness up so much. Then just make steals make sense. That's all I'm asking. That's basically what I've been asking. When players get steals, it should make sense why they got the steal.
2K24, like back. So I replied to that and I said, as a guard, I'm all for making steals more prominent. However, I hope it comes with consistency based on skill, not just walking up and taking the ball, especially when protecting it. So when 2K23 first came out, even Chris Smoot, who was on the side of, you know, cheeseheads and dribble gods or our lane, blah, 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 whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't like that. He also was on the side of steals were not making any sense this year on 2K23 in the beginning. Now, it's funny because a lot of people were saying just a few days ago, oh, you can't hate on Chris Smoot, you can't disagree with what he's saying about this, but they were hating on him for saying steals were overpowered in the beginning of 2K23, and I fully believe they were overpowered because they didn't necessarily make sense towards a skill
and then
gap.
And that's exactly what I said,
look, I have a lockdown build.
Just make it make sense.
I have a literally pure lockdown Hall of Fame glove build. I know what I'm talking about, bro. I would get on, boom. I was literally grading people out in the 1v1 court with my 99 steel 6'1" build. That's what I was doing. I was grading people out. I mean, like every other game. If they weren't nice, like actually nice, I was just walking up, taking the ball. When they would get the rebound in the 1v1 court and they're running out to clear it, that's an easy steal every time.
And that's what I'm saying. You can
tap. There's nothing they can do. Nothing. So that was too overpowered. It did need toned down, but I don't think it needed toned down to where it went. Now you see, someone replied under my tweet and He said, "Nah, don't complain now. In all your videos, and I quote, make defense better. If I have a 99 perimeter and steal, I should be bumping you and plucking you. But in my opinion, I shouldn't be able to dribble, shoot, and dunk while having 99 and everything." And you see the liked comment under that, there was the reply, 19-1, said, "Making defense better means faster lateral movement, not spamming square." So, of course, I do think that defense should be better. We've talked about this many times. Actually, foot planting, being able to move left, stop, move right with the person on offense. If you time it correctly, it should be the same as it is on offense. But just walking up and taking the ball is not a skill gap. And if you want to, talk about realistic basketball and things, I mean, we're not seeing 15, 20 steals a game. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you literally go back, I was playing rec in the beginning of the year with pure locks, things like that. We were getting 20 steals a game, guys. 25 steals a game. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was too much. Like I said, I don't think it needed to be toned down as much, but like if someone does a crossover, right? And you reach at the exact time they're crossing over, they do a hezzy, and you just, boom, you get in there and pluck it. That's a beautiful steal. I'm there for that. You know what I'm saying? But like Chris Moot was talking about in the beginning of the year, cross bodies, just being able to just walk up, and you're not even on the side of the guy that's dribbling. You're on the left side. He's on the right side. You just hit X or square, and you just, boom, give me that ball. No. That should not be in 2K24. That should not be in the game. So I do believe it should be better, but we got more news to talk about. Let's get into it. As I'm making this video, the news is flying out. I got a bunch of new things I didn't even have when I started the video. Dunking. For dunkers on new gen consoles, you can now force controllable rim hangs from any two-hand dunk by simply keeping the sprint trigger held down when the dunker grabs the rim. Down with the pro stick will give you flashy dunks to get the crowd hyped in up, down, or down, up. Double throws will let you attempt contact dunks in traffic with the dunk meter. Meter dunks are green or miss on higher difficulty level.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even hear it. So up, bro. This shit confusing as hell. Look, I'm gonna just play it and I'm gonna find out in the end, bro.
Now, so you have to be precise to finish the play, bro. This is me reading this stuff for the first time, guys. Wow, so dunks are okay. We got to keep going. Anyway, bigs are going to have a lot of fun dominating in the paint in 2K24. You can now branch out of any offensive rebound to a putback attempt by simply pressing the shoot button after the catch. But post fades and hop shots are also really effective shots for post players. Strength and weight can definitely be felt in the paint as high-rated glass cleaners.
Hey, okay, look, post scoring is always gonna be dangerous. It's always gonna be an OP move. As long as it's not just super unbeatable, I don't have a problem.
Easily grab boards over smaller players and finish those easy second chance points. So guys, we gotta stop for a second.
Gonna be toxic.
Dunks are green or miss. That's huge. That is actually huge because, man, if shooting is green or miss, a contact dunk over a guy with a 99 block jumping at the perfect time with block boost on and Hall of Fame anchor and all that good stuff has to be green or miss as well. It has to be a wide open dunk. I can see the argument for it.
Yeah, that too. And I hope the collision matters, bro. We saw so many times. Maybe it was because of limitless takeoff, but bro, it was like you would jump with him, but like because he was in the air, it was just like it was no collision. Like I was there, he just jumped you out the way. That's like I just hope that's not in the game when a nigga uses a dunk meter. If a nigga tries to use a dunk meter on me, if it makes sense, okay. But bro, if I already cut him off and I'm already colliding with him in the air, like that should throw him.
Dunks gotta be. They gotta be. I've been talking about this the entire year, and now it's green or miss with a higher difficulty. So I can't wait to see if they've done that correctly, because we've talked about what they could do incorrectly if they changed it like that already. But we got more to talk about, bro. We got more to talk about. Pro play only on new gen should be the first time that gens feel really different with different animations. Every aspect of the game receives an added layer of realism that's visible in every moment and interaction. Here are some of the new animations for new gen powered by Pro Play: jump shots, dunks, layups, dribble moves, path animation, signature movement, offense, and defense. While the primary actions certainly benefit from the ultra realistic technology, they aren't the only areas you'll notice. Casual inbound passes and otherwise unremarkable motions that aren't a priority during mocap have now been scanned to cover even the most minute details. The totality of the movements resulted in an entirely new level of legitimacy. Pro play has allowed us to transition from manufacturing actions to fully immersing you in the entire NBA experience from the jump ball to the final whistle. Pro play delivers an immersive and authentic game on new gen, while the gameplay enhancements we've made across all consoles in 2K24 provide an elevated experience for everyone. What Huh? That's so much. I don't need, bro. That sounds like it was made in Chat GPT, and the guy said, "Give me something super fancy to talk about." Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. We're talking about everything is looking realistic. I gotta see it. Like I said, bro, I got to see it before actual opinion on it. But at the moment, it sounds cool. We want a realistic basketball game. We also want a bit of arcade. Some people want super realism. I'm more like, I want a 7. If the game is at a scale of 10, right? And we have 7 of it being realism, 3 of it being arcade, I'm cool with that. Or 8 being realism, 2 arcade, 6, 4. Somewhere in there, I think could make for a very good 2K. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be shooting 40% from 3 with my 99 3-point Steph Curry build. Like, no one wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we have more to talk about. With back going to the adrenaline boost, it does say right here, 2K24 adrenaline boost, defensive players will have the ability to consume one of a player's adrenaline bars with a bump during a drive attempt. The focus with these changes were made to make it more skill based, but to keep this mechanic balanced, defensive players will have the ability. Yeah, the focus with these changes were to make it more. Yo, that's crazy. That's so if you do a burst into the paint and you get bumped, you just lost 2 adrenaline. You just lost 2 adrenaline. Oh my god, that's actually that's crazy. I gotta see how the playstyle is.
Yeah, nigga. Fucking rim runners. Really, that's what you get,
change
nigga.
It up. Like I said, I don't really care for adrenaline in terms of if it's in the game or not, because I'm gonna adapt either way. But I do feel like adrenaline has forced people to play more meta, more cheesy. Because in 2K19, 2K20, you know, you could do your glitchy dribbles and your dribble god stuff, and that was fun, right? Because you could mess around. But now you know you got 3 adrenaline. You know you do, so you can't be doing that. But at the same time, it's the other way for slashers. If you're a slasher, you know you can't be messing around. You gotta run straight to the rim. You gotta run straight to the rim, and now it's gonna be even worse, maybe? I don't know, bro. I really don't know, but TakeOver returns to 2K24 on new gen consoles, but with a different spin. In the past, you selected TakeOver abilities as part of the build creating process. Guys, I'm reading this all for the first time, so this is crazy. When you got hot in your game, your TakeOver abilities would then activate and improve your player's abilities in the category you choose. This year, you don't assign a TakeOver during the build phase, and instead have the ability to choose whatever you want on the fly. What? When you fill up the TakeOver meter, you can pull up a menu that lets you choose between finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, rebounding, or physicals. Activating one of those categories will boost all your ratings in that specific category, so now you have the flexibility to evaluate what's happening on the court to see what your team needs before deciding how you want to take over. If you delay your TakeOver activation and fill up the second meter, you can activate double TakeOver, of course, which allows you to select 2 different categories of ratings to boost. Finally, when you unlock Mamba Mentality, activating double TakeOver will boost all your attribute categories, making you a making you a true beast on both ends of the That's crazy. So okay, so Mamba Mentality is very much needed from what we're hearing right here, and a lot of people have been saying on my videos that the Mamba moments will most likely give you Mamba Mentality, which makes a lot of sense. So if that's true, if both those is true, man, we're in Mamba Mentality day 1, boys, because look, I didn't have Accelerator the entire year. I don't know if you guys play Next Gen or Current Gen, but on Next Gen it takes forever, and I just did not feel like doing it. I did one of them where I was like halfway through. It was the most painful experience of all time. I quit doing it. I did not want it. Hopefully Mamba Mentality does not take as long, or is, you know, just over and over repetitive playing the computer. I don't know, but we need it. And you're also able to choose a takeover on the court. It can be a physical takeover. That's crazy. I don't know. Oh man, we have more. Anyway, along with the changes to adrenaline, counter moves are big in 2K24. Perimeter and paint defense are more effective and reward players for anticipating and make good reads. Defensive movement has improved on many fronts with better responsiveness and less sliding. This helps defenders get where they need to be, and with the much improved body up system, ball handlers will have a tough time getting free against great defenders. The improved contact can also be felt in the paint. Big defensive anchors will have a much easier time putting a body on shooters at the rim and forcing tough shots. Directional steals are also back, giving locks more tools to pester ball handlers. You need to reach with the correct hand closest to the ball and avoid reaching across the... I love this. This is exactly what I was just saying. To maximize success and avoid foul calls. You can also use directional steals to play the passing lanes by flicking the right stick in the correct direction to get your hand in the way and deflect the pass. 2K24 features revamped contest logic that puts a greater weight on body positioning compared to previous years. The new system addresses the quote-unquote ghost contest. Oh my god, thank you. Please be true issues in the past games and make the coverage score line up much closer to what gamers will expect. Blocking requires more skill this year also. It's important to read the offense and wait for the correct time and opportunity to attempt blocks. If you're behind the shooter, jumping too early, biting on fakes, or out of position attempting at a late closeout, you'll quickly find yourself racking up fouls or giving shooters an and-one opportunities. Understanding when to act on your defensive instincts could pay dividends for your team in a pivotal moment of the game. Oh my god. Oh, have they ever said news so good? I'm a guard mainly, and I love this. I'm a guard and I like this. I want to see good defense in the game so people can't complain. If you got as good as defense as I got offense and you're still losing, I don't want to hear nothing in 2K24. Nothing. Anyway, guys, we have even more news. It's really hard to stop and talk for 2 minutes, 3 minutes because we just have so much to talk about today. Maybe we will at the end. But anyway, one of gameplay director Mike Wang's favorite elements in 2K24 are the dribble breakdowns. Each player has two versions. Regular breakdowns are done by flicking up on the right analog, and aggressive breakdowns are done by flicking up on the right analog with sprint held. This will initiate a sequence of signature size ups that you can use to create separation with on their own or branch out of at any time for an explosive drive or other dribble move. This year's dribble system features more dribble combos, including signature double crosses and hesitation crosses from a standstill or while moving with pro play on new gen. Your favorite ball handlers will feel more explosive than ever and have unique signature combos and escapes that will put defenders on skates if used properly. Another major addition to the dribbling arsenal is the blowout dribble. Tapping the sprint trigger while moving will give you a quick burst of speed where the ball handler pushes the ball ahead to get out of quickly in transition in the front court. The same mechanic can be used for a quick change of pace to quickly blow by unsuspecting defenders. What?
Wow.
Okay, so Uncle Demi's post about that, his tweet said ankle breakers are back. So if ankle breakers are actually back, that's fire. What it's seeming like is 2K is finally taking my advice. Now, of course, not just me, right? But I've said, make defense overpowered, make offense overpowered. Make them both really good, and the great players on both sides are going to stand out. Now, look, 2K League lockdowns and stuff like that, they stand out this year. So there is defense in the game, okay? But you have to be very good to be able to keep up with someone who's very good on offense. You see what I'm saying? It's not necessarily 50-50 at all on 2K23. Maybe it's going to be closer. I would say it's probably 70-30, maybe 80-20 even. Maybe it's going to be like 60 offense, 40 defense this year because, like I said, guys, I do believe 2K will never make defense just as good as offense, like, because even in the league, the offense is better. But who knows, man? Any 2K24 new
badge as always, bro. Bro, we got even more news that's coming out, even more. So y'all guys gotta keep the notice on, and I'll talk to y'all later, bro.